92 overall, Barry Larkin is joining the squad. It is nice. It is very nice to have Barry Larkin back on the squad, man, because in MLB 16, he was one of the best. He was just one of my favorite shortstops to use in that game. And this Barry Larkin in this game might be better because I'm pretty sure on his MLB 16 card, he only had, well, not only, but he had around 80 speed. His fielding may have been identical, I'm pretty sure. Like, the fielding was around 80, he had high 70s arm strength, his vision was very good. I think his contact versus righties may have been a little bit better. But look at these stats versus lefties, man. 98 contact, 80. Don't sleep on that 80 power either. 99 vision as well. That's not even a big deal that he has 70 contact versus righties, if you ask me, with 99 vision. So yeah, man, 89 speed on this Barry Larkin too. 80 power. Whenever you got somebody around 90 speed with over 80 power or something, that's very good, man. This Barry Larkin is going to be in the lineup for a little bit. I am very excited. This has probably been, call me crazy, this is probably the card I've been most excited to get because, yeah, when I did use Barry Larkin in MLB 16, he was doing very good for the squad. I remember I had him in the summer, and then I was doing amazing with him, and then he kind of slowed down a little bit after a month or so, which usually happens with, you know, a lot of people too. You get certain players, and then you're going off, and then around a certain time they'll slow down, which is normal. Obviously, you're not going to go crazy with a certain player forever. But yeah, man, Barry Larkin is back on the squad. It kind of sucks that I had to take out Alcides Escobar. It just kind of sucks that Escobar doesn't have a secondary position, because if he could play third base or something, that would be amazing, because Escobar does have really good fielding and arm strength. And I just want to get Rendon out of third base, to be honest. That's definitely the next position I'm going to try and fill. What I was thinking about doing was, I really do want to fill out the Mariners collection, to be honest, because I want to get Robbie Cano, man. I've been saying it in every single BR game. I want to get Robinson Cano 100% because he's been doing amazing in BR for myself so far, and just those, you know, he's just one of those good lefty to have, right? Like, I already have a lefty at second base in Kipnis, but it would be nice to get Robinson Cano. And then I'm pretty sure for is it the Epic Missions or the collection? I think it's the Epic Mission, or the Epic Team Mission. You get Edgar Martinez, whose primary position is third base, but he only has like 59 fielding, so I think his secondary position is first base, but I already have way too many first basemen, man. Way too many at this point in time. I don't even know who to put at first base from time to time, because there's already so many guys I have that I want to use. Diamonds, too. So yeah, man, maybe I could get that Edgar Martinez, because I did have what was it, 95 overall Ryan Braun in MLB 16 with 50 fielding at third base. The damn guy didn't make a single error. That is no joke. So maybe if I do get Edgar Martinez and stick him at third base, he won't be making errors. I mean, Rendon has like 70-something fielding, has made plenty of errors so far, and I've used many guys. Look at the fucking prime Pujols in MLB 16, dude. This guy had like 86 fielding. This guy couldn't get any. This guy was Bill Buckner every single play at first base, for myself at least. That Pujols couldn't do shit in the field and at the plate for myself, but especially in the field. Like, he couldn't slow hit ground ball to the left or right. He would kind of dive at it or slide at it, you know what I mean, and miss it every single time. But either way, I'm going to try and get the Mariners collection done at some point in time. It would be nice to get Robinson Cano. I mean, Kipnis has been doing really good. Like I said, I think he may have the most home runs on the squad so far, but I have been using him since I've been playing ranked seasons so far. But yeah, man, it would be nice to get Robinson Cano. It would be nice to get another third baseman. I mean, I would like to get the Blue Jays collection done at some point too, and get Donaldson, and then the flashback Edwin Encarnacion, and then Joe Carter. Okay, so this video was kind of made for two reasons. Obviously, for the first reason being the Barry Larkin debut game. Second reason, to raise awareness for this guy right here. The first guy I've played in MLB 17 where this motherfucker was laying down bunts, man. Did this guy not get the memo? How the hell did I not make that play? You guys remember the live streams when that dude was sitting on the couch with a backwards hat talking about how all the throwing animations are going to be fixed? Really? Really? Because that really showed it right there. Fucking bunt right back to the pitcher. And he didn't throw him. I don't want to hear, oh, Votto wasn't on first base. Doesn't matter if Votto was on first base or not. You got to wait for somebody's foot to be right on the bag to throw it at them. So this guy is getting on base via the bunt. So you know for a fact, you know if you've been playing this game for a long time, you get somebody like this who gets on base, they're obviously going to score in some shape, some shape or form, if that even makes sense, they're going to score. So this guy ends up getting on second base. Or he gets on third base after a couple passed balls, I'm pretty sure. He stole one bag and a passed ball, I'm pretty sure, got him to third base, and then bench, dude. Man, am I gonna have to go crazy at bench now again? Because I'm not joking. Bench he's only played a couple games. Yes, I know, but probably around 80% of the balls in the dirt have been sketchy. So what is it? All the catchers in this game with really good blocking are the ones who can't block shit. That's what it seems to be so far in this game. But Justin Upton didn't get a base hit in his debut game, starting things off right here with a line drive down the left field line. That's a stand-up double for Justin Upton. That's how you want to start off this game after going 0 for 4 in the debut game, getting Justin Upton going early in this one. Kipnis advances him to third base. So now Bench needs to redeem himself for that pass ball scoring in that first run for this guy. This was the biggest fail I've ever seen. What am I even doing? What the hell? What am I even thinking? For some reason, I thought I was going to be able to score that run, and obviously I get thrown out. I mean, that was just the biggest bonehead mistake you're ever going to see in any video game ever. I get thrown out at home plate, but that's kind of how this game was going. I mean, gets on base, gets the run from the bunt, and then his pitcher steps up to the plate after he gets a base hit by Kipnis. And he eventually makes it to third base again. There's still only one down, so all this guy needs to do is just put something in the field. What is this, man? Here we go. That is a strike 7 days a week. That's a strike. So he takes the walk right there, which may not have been a bad thing, actually, because the double play is in effect right now, so possibly could do something with that. I mean, this guy, I don't know, this guy was just swinging and missing at everything in the first couple innings, and then eventually he was just fouling everything off. It's like you couldn't even get something by this guy without him fouled. Something in the dirt, something at his face, he was fouling everything off. So luckily that went foul right there because he probably would have scored that run from third base. So, I mean, yeah, this guy takes off. I thought this guy was, I don't even know why I didn't throw it to second base right there. I mean, I could have possibly made the play, but then who knows? As soon as I threw it to second base, this guy probably would have taken off for home and then got in there. So, right there, able to get the weak fly ball behind third base and does not get deep enough for this guy to score. Look at Bench. Look at Bench. Dude, can't even come up with an easy throw to home plate. So, next guy coming to the plate, there is two guys in scoring position, and I'm able to get the out. Votto making the play over there. That is what I'm talking about, man. So I'm able to avoid any further damage done in this game. Rendon went off in the last game. He was 4 for 4, and then could have got a base hit in his first at-bat in this game right off the pitcher. So I'm going to the pen early because I was throwing a lot of pitches. I think I had around 50 pitches in the first couple innings because, yeah, this guy was fouling everything off. And Matt Holliday, unfortunately, wasn't able to get on base right there. Granderson gets plunked. So now Barry Larkin is up. He's already 0 for 1. Almost went deep in his first at-bat. Made it to the warning track in right field, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if you guys saw the first time whoever was on base. I think Granderson got on base. Yeah, Granderson was on base. And then one of these motherfuckers, man, every single time you take a lead, they'll pick off. Like, they'll sit there. You play people, man. You lead off. They'll throw over to first base every single time. It doesn't even matter. They'll throw over to first base every single time you lead off. We could be sitting there for 7 hours. This guy would throw over to first base every time I took a lead. So I'm not going to be fucking around with that. So I think I got thrown out on the first attempt from Granderson trying to steal second base. I mean, dude, that's ugly, man. That's ugly. That had me rattle a little bit. Fastball pretty much right down the middle, and I swing and miss at it with Larkin, but obviously I was sitting on something off speed. I mean, he was giving me a lot of change-ups in the dirt. He tries to lay down another bunt with Ellsbury. I mean, how funny is this guy, man? People still don't get the message. People are still doing this shit in MLB 17, but luckily I was able to get the out right there. So now we're in the bottom of the fourth. Justin Upton already has a base hit in this game, 2 for 2 so far, so Justin Upton is responding back with a big game after going 0 for 4 in the debut game. So Justin Upton is up, or Kipnis is up next. Upton is on first, and then Kipnis is able to find some grass out there in the outfield. So Upton advances all the way to third base. Good thing I didn't try to advance Kipnis. This guy knew what was going on. So Kipnis is still on first. And Bench, man, Bench still needs to redeem himself for what happened earlier in this game. There's 2 down, making some solid contact right there. But making the grab in center field, this guy's able to avoid any damage done in this inning. So now John Axford is in. Like I said, the bullpen was active. If I didn't say that yet, the bullpen was very much active in this game because Archer did throw a lot of pitches. and he was pretty much, yeah, just fouling everything off. He was on everything, so I wanted to give this guy a different look, because it seems like he knew what Archer was bringing to the table after the first inning. So yeah, Axford is in with a 2-strike count, trying to sneak something up and away against people. I find that, you know, up and away fastballs in this game, they're working a little bit more than an MLB 16, in my opinion. At least I've been able to, even if you make even if you make good swings on fastballs up and away, they'll just be little fly balls to, you know, left or right field, depending on who's up, obviously. But still, I find they are more effective in this game. Barry Larkin, look at him. You know Barry Larkin was going to redeem himself. I was going to redeem myself with Barry Larkin in this game after the ugly at-bat I had previously. So here we go again. Every time you take a lead, this guy is thrown over, so McCutchen is looking to respond.
0-2 in the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Thank God that happened, because if I was going to take the loss in this game because of, you know, this guy got a bunt and then was able to score that run, this guy only has 2 hits in this game, and if you win a game because of that, that's kind of BS if you ask me. But I'm able to take the lead again. I mean, yes, there are still, you know, there's still some innings left to play. Look at this guy. Look at him. One of these buzzkills, man. Like, every time you take a lead, throwing over to first base, every time somebody with speed comes to the plate, laying down a bunt. So, I mean, apparently people still didn't get the memo yet, able to strike out the final guy for this inning. So Johnny Bench still needs to do something. First pitch of this at-bat. He is finding the grass, finally. Johnny Bench is, well, I guess he didn't really redeem himself. He could have possibly redeemed himself earlier in the game in an RBI situation. But then Rendon is up next, and like I said, Rendon did go off in the previous game, so possibly Rendon can get something going right here with somebody on first. Double play ball, Rendon gets sat down. That ends that inning pretty much. Wasn't able to get anything after that. So now we are in the top of the 8th right now? Can't even see. Top of the 8th. So this guy needs to come back quick, because yeah, man, it wasn't looking good for this guy. This guy wasn't making a lot of good swings. I did walk the first guy who came to the plate, so this is how he stole second base right there, able to make it in there. Johnny Bench from his knees isn't able to get him, and then this. Wait a minute. No. What? Please no. Anything but this. Oh boy. It happened again.